EA Sports continuing coverage of the National Hockey League Interconference Showdown. East side, west side, let's go. Centers both set to dig on in, and we are about ready to go. The Canadians start with possession as we are now underway. Moves inside. Decides to think about it. Gains the zone from the right side. Puts it on net. Nothing. Montreal's got control of it now from their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Here's a chance. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Here's a shot. Gets in front of it. Arizona's got a hold of the puck. Larson's gaining momentum. Handles it along the blue line. His reflexes on display tonight. He scores! Jumps right on his own rebound and puts it in the back of the net. Arizona's first goal has completely silenced this home crowd.
Everybody's expecting a quick start from the home team. When it doesn't happen, everyone, fans and players, are back on their heels a bit.
Quick feed to Larson. Hammers a shot. Denies him with the pad. Petrie's picking up steam. Here he is from the slot. Glove save. Moves it quickly over to Schmaltz. Into the offensive zone. Here's a chance. Big time stop there. From the left side, moves it up ahead. Cutting to the slot. Oh, and I'm sure they'd like a review on that.
Lots of work and nothing for it as they don't get the puck on goal.
They go on the attack through center. Here he is, shot right in front. Arizona's got the puck against the half wall. Taken by Petrie. Caulfield's moving it ahead. From the slot, wrist shot. Oh, and it stays out with the toe save.
Really good work. I like this chance here as they get the puck into a scoring spot. Goalie's just better on this time.
And he slides it quickly to Galchenyuk. Hammers it on net. Oh, fantastic save by Montembeault. Montreal's got the puck against the boards. Turned aside with the glove by Wedgwood.
Tough enough to make the save unless you can see it. He's got to fight his way and find the puck.
Well past the midway mark of this period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Arizona's got possession here in their own end. The Coyotes will play it from the defensive zone. Kessel's got it across the line. Lets it fly. And there's a great save by Montembeault. Cuts into the paint. And there's another stop.
No room for the shooter. The goaltender snuffed it out.
And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Dvorak won the draw deep in the defensive zone. The Canadians have it now. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Hoffman. And he takes a shot. And he makes the save. Wedgwood's on top of that one for a whistle.
A little bit of traffic starting to form around the net.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And that goes off a player in front. Big save.
Nice move by the goalie to get out close to the shooter.
Galchenyuk's won it in their own end. Gets the puck over to Mayo. Nice pass. Gains the zone. And that's stopped by Montembeault. Quick pass to Dvorak. Montreal's got it along the wall. Drives to the paint. Stones him in front.
He's going to go back to the bench and want to look at that one again. He had enough time to really make a good shot. I don't think he quite got it where he wanted to.
Answered the call there. Here's a shot. That goes off a twig. Steps across the blue line. A chance. Turned aside. Wedgwood's on top of the puck, and that'll stop the play.
Pretty conservative play here, James, as he covers it up to kill the play.
Late goings of this period. Arizona's ahead 1-0. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Oh, and it's another save on the play. He gets that one too.
Quick reflexes and good positioning to make a couple of stops in a row.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. Arizona's got the puck in the defensive end. Through center along the wing. Lets it fly. Gets a glove on it. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance and a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. Well, after an intriguing opening period, here we go. It's period number 2. Puck is dropped, and we are underway. One period already in the books. Ray, how have you seen this thing?
The Canadiens probably a little bit unlucky in that initial frame. They controlled most of the possession, but they trail by a goal.
Still early on in this frame, James and Ray with you. So glad you could join us. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Here he is, wrists it on net. Denies him in front.
I thought they worked the puck around pretty good here. They get a good chance on goal, but not to be.
Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. The Canadiens take possession off the faceoff. No room for that one to get through. Arizona's looking to break out of their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. From the slot, wrist shot. And as he opts to freeze the puck, we get a whistle.
Starting to look like a little bit of a fire drill in the zone, so this is a good play.
Suzuki's won a big draw in their own end. Here's a short pass to Caulfield. Takes a shot. That's kicked away with the pad by Wedgwood. Schmaltz brings it in. Arizona's got the puck.
Keller's dangerous, and he's got the puck now. He had the go-ahead goal earlier on.
Montreal's got it along the wall. Goes right to the crease. The Coyotes look to start the transition game. Now he takes it over the line. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Keller. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Now, by being in the right position, James, he gets so tight to the shooter. There's nowhere for the puck to go.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Coyotes lead it 1-0. Puck grab by Mayo. Taken along the wall by Schmaltz. Lets it go from the slot. Misses the net.
Not going to be happy with this. He's got the opportunity to score. Doesn't register a shot on goal.
Here's a shot. Turned aside by the goaltender. Scooped up along the wall by Larson. Sends it over to Schmaltz. The Coyotes take it across the blue line. The Canadians get a hold of the puck. Tries to get it to Caulfield. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Puts it on net. Scores!
They've been clawing away at this lead, James, trying to get this game back even. And there's the goal that does it.
Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Moves into the offensive zone. Moves it to Caulfield. Scores! The pinball-type goal!
That would be a perfectly placed shot. It hits the inside of the goalpost and into the net.
The Canadians have taken the lead here in the second, but I wouldn't say it's safe.
Doesn't feel like it at all. This seems like a game that's going to go right down to the wire.
Puck picked up by Gostisbehere. Quick feed to Kraus. Here's a shot. Turns it aside with the glove. Moves it quickly over to Suzuki. Moves the puck into the attacking area. And it's a quick pass to Caulfield. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Gostisbehere's lugging the puck. Quick pass to Kraus. The Coyotes move to the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Oh, what a stop by Montembeault. Oh, looked like he had the corner, but he puts it off the side of the net. Great stick save by Montembeault. Past the midway mark of the frame, Montreal's been the better-looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this one-goal lead. Picked up along the boards by Petrie. Here's a short pass to Dvorak. Gains the zone through the middle. Here's a chance. Too much congestion, blocks the shot. The Coyotes will play it in their own end. Arizona's across the blue line. Moves it to Kraus. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one.
Montembeault's locked in. Every puck hits him and stays in front of him. On the odd chance there's a rebound, he tracks that well, too.
And now it's over to Gostisbehere. Dives in front of the shot to block it. From the right side, they gain the zone. Snaps it on net. Denies him. They score. It's in. He gets a hold of his own rebound and makes it count the second time. Montreal's goal here late in the second has to take a ton of wind out of the sails from their opposition here.
I don't see how it couldn't. You're only one down, you feel pretty good about yourself. Now you're down two. It's a pretty tough spot to be.
The Canadians gain control of it. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Quick feed to Dvorak. Denies him with the pad.
That's a good save. He had to struggle to find the puck. It's a forest of bodies in front of him.
And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come. Alongside Ray Ferraro between the benches, I'm James Cybulski, ready to bring you period number 3. Moment of truth for one team. Here we go. Third period is underway. Ray Ferraro is between the benches at ice level. Ray, we've got 40 minutes played so far. How have you viewed things?
The Coyotes can't get any shots on net. They're pretty fortunate that this is still a close game that they trail in.
The Canadians played along the boards. Snapper from the slot. Wedgwood's going to hang on for a whistle here in the third.
Well, there's not much time left here as you get into the final 20 minutes. The game's close. A mistake now would be critical.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Montreal's got a 3-1 lead. The Coyotes win it in the defensive zone. And now he moves it to Keller. The Coyotes play it along the boards. Here's a shot. Comes up with the stop. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Oh, stick save and a beaut.
smothered that in-close chance.
The Canadians take it along the wing. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Arizona's got the puck along the wall. They're picking up steam through the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Larson. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Montreal's got it in their own zone. Quick shot. Arizona's got the puck in their own end. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Sends the pass over. The Coyotes carry it along the wall. Quick pass to Keller. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Lets one go. Denied by the goaltender. Driving right to the front. Stuffs him again.
Gonna have to work a lot harder to beat him tonight, I guess. There's 2 excellent saves in a row.
Here he is in front. And he gets just enough of it to keep it out for the back of the net.
And he came out and challenged him. Good save.
And he denied that opportunity. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The Canadians have been getting solid offensive contributions, leading 3-1. Tosses it on to Suzuki. Montreal's moving it into the offensive end. The Canadians take it from the side. Here's a short pass to Kulak. Scores! This is unbelievable!
It's turning into a laugher. 4 straight goals for them as they take total control of this game.
Montreal's all smiles on the bench next to you, aren't they?
Yeah, they're having lots of fun. Not so much on the other side where this night has been a nightmare.
Suzuki's won possession. Sends a pass over. Takes it from the right side. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Moves it to Schmaltz. Takes it across the blue line. And he comes up with it. Grabbed along the boards by Gostisbehere. Quick feed to Larson. Here's a shot. Great save by Montembeault. They go on the attack from the left side. Booming shot. What a save. He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. Here's a chance. Nice pad save. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Lets the wrister go. Fantastic save!
Wedgwood's...
And that's the hat trick! Listen to this place!
And here come the hats. I love this tradition, although I will tell you, they collect the hats up. They used to give them to us, and you're like, what am I going to do? I'm not wearing somebody else's hat.
Montreal's taken a playbook out of the Ray Ferraro School of Hockey here. Just be aggressive, goal after goal.
Man, when you score, go get another one. You've got the other team down, go get more. Because you make yourself feel better, you build your own confidence, and you put this thing on cruise control.
Takes the feed. Inside the offensive zone. That's blocked. Picked up along the wall by Mayo. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Handles the puck. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Nearing the final 60 seconds in this one.
In the third period.
Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender.
Wedgwood's able to make a save look really easy. Now he doesn't have to deal with the rebound either.
Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Taken along the wall by Kessel. Quick shot. How did he stop that one?
Oh, he had to get up tight to the puck. In close. He takes away any room.
Here in the late goings of the period, Montreal's now up by 4. The Canadians win the draw. Scooped up along the wall by Petrie. He carries the puck up along the wing. Snaps one here in the slot. He was locked in there.
Yeah, it's a sharp save, James. Right in the middle of the ice, he makes the stop and pushes it away.
Here's a shot. Takes that one right in the logo. And the referee has blown his whistle, bringing a stop to the play. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Arizona's won the faceoff. Oh, and there's a great save by Montembeault. Moves it quickly over to Kessel. Makes the save on the slapper. Easily turned aside by Wedgwood. And that brings an end to this one here this evening. The Canadians were excellent in the face-off department tonight, and a big reason why they come out with the win.
Well, it seemed like they had the puck most of the night. They did everything pretty smoothly, and it all started in the face-off circle.
You know, as you see the players wave to the crowd, it's amazing. It's not just the kids that are getting into this.
Look how many people stayed to see this salute between player and fan.
On behalf of Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cybulski. Thanks for joining us. Good night.